Finally, after months and months, we're getting the bus back on the road again. We did take it to Flying J to empty the tanks back in February, but basically since our trip over Christmas, it's been sitting here. We've had it plugged in, we've had power, we've had guests stay in it, so it's been used, but it hasn't been on the road. So we are getting ready to take a weekend. We're going to go to the mountains where it's cooler, hopefully. So the bus is pretty much squared away. I wish I had more time. We do have an issue with the tires. We might have to stop every hour or so to check on the tire pressure. It has a real slow leak. So that's unfortunate. We tried to get some new rims and have not been able to. It's actually leaking on the rim. These old welded steel rims sometimes do that. The weld will corrode, and so right now it's leaking just a little bit. Hopefully that won't be too big of an issue. But we are, I gotta clean the windows. It's kind of dirty, but hey, it's the best I can do. So we're almost ready to go. Air power. I think he was responsible. All right, all aboard. Let's go.
Get in the bus. Let's go. Ready for your first bus trip? He looks pretty relaxed already. Alrighty, we're ready. Are you excited?
Well, we're here on the side of the road. We've got some serious hills here. So we can kind of get an idea. There's the hill behind us. So things have been pretty much going as expected. The tire has been holding up fine, but since we're stopped, I'm taking this opportunity to put air in it. The bus has air on it, but the air compressor is pretty slow. So it's actually running right now, trying to get back up to 110 pounds. The bus has been working well, but we keep having the generator overheat and shut off, so I'm not sure why it's doing that, but that's also been something that happens. So because of these hills, the engine heats up and it gets pretty warm, so I've been having to pull over periodically to let it cool down a little bit. The bus has plenty of power, but all that power makes a lot of heat. So we are paused on our journey right now. Yeah, there's the air cut off, so I'm back at 110 pounds, so I can finish airing up the tire a little bit. This is the, I believe this is the Tonto Verde National Forest, and there was a fire here, wildland fire. You can kind of see, you know, all that stuff got burned. It was a big fire. I mean, for miles and miles. Several 100,000 acres. I don't know the exact number, but it was big. So there you can see what an Arizona wildfire looks like in most of the state. All right, I got to finish airing this thing up and get back on the road. Well, here we are at the campsite. It's a nice, quiet, peaceful campsite in the forest. It's just a regular campground, but we found a spot that actually accepts 40-foot buses. They're a little bit rare, but we found a great site. It's just a nice, quiet forest. There's some aspens, a lot of ponderosa pines. That's what this one is. Really big tree. So, getting up the mountain was actually quite a challenge with the bus. It had a lot of power, but we had issues with overheating, and so I had to go really slow on the hills. We had to stop a number of times. A lot of 5 and 6% grades, so I mean, there were some serious hills. But I just watched the temperature gauge and made sure if it started climbing too much, I'd pull over. I put air in the tire, 2 or 3 times. I think twice. And so it got us here. And so I'll probably have to do the same thing on the way back. This little guy did really well because he could just kind of hang out. So it was really nice for the rest of the family anyway. So I think we're going to do this some more, although it would be nice to find a road without the severe hills that the Beeline Highway has. But we're up close to Heber, Arizona. So that's where this campground is. And so we're going to spend a couple of days relaxing here. I need some time off from our business and all the work that goes with it. Be able to spend more time with the kids. Especially this one. Alright. Well, I gotta help him. We made it up here to the place we're camping, and we took a little hike. We're down here in the bottom of a sinkhole. It's really unique. There's a massive ponderosa pine here that fell down. It was hundreds of years old when it fell down. Pretty cool. So this is just kind of a random geographical feature that we found. So it's really interesting. We've been enjoying the forest and everything that's going on here. It's really a beautiful time. This little sinkhole has raspberries in it, all kinds of other trees, and it was kind of a short hike from the park. So we're just here enjoying it. So in this sinkhole, we have wild strawberries. These are deep forest plants. There's a raspberry. More strawberries. Yeah. We've got ferns. So for this part of Arizona, this is quite unusual. These are, I mean, I guess they are native plants, but they're not typically growing here. There's just this little trail down into the sinkhole. There you can see the level up there. There you can see kind of how deep it is. The forest up there is flat, actually. The main forest floor. So the little man hiked all the way down in here.
Do you want to walk walk in front of
He's
me.
doing
Don't
really well.
push Alex out of the way. He's leading really well right now. They're saving Miller out.